Yo, where's my phone at? Yo, and we're live. Welcome to Press Start Podcast. Wait, what am I even saying, bro? It's not the podcast. That's tomorrow, bro. Welcome to Press Start One-on-One. I got here Jak move with me. Say what up,
What's popping? What's popping? What's going on, everybody?
And today we're going to be talking about our Sony E3 predictions. So I hope you guys enjoy the show. Hit the thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Make sure you guys go check out Jak Move Johnny's channel as well. He's officially a Press Start Podcast member, even though he's not like every single episode, you know? I think you only missed one, Jak. I lied?
Yeah, I missed one. Yeah.
I think you only missed like one episode anyway. So you're always a member to me anyways. So people already knew you were a part of the show like that. So, yo, I'm just trying to like chop it up about these Sony E3 predictions. What do you think that Sony's going to be showing, man, this year? Because it seems like Sony already showed like all their games, last year, and we already know what all their studios are working on. So, what do you think they're going to show?
I think they're going to show greatness, bro. Pure greatness. They're going to have to re-show everything they showed last year, though, because they ain't really, they ain't really show too much on all of it. You see what I'm saying? So, I think we're going to get a lot of repeats of last year. I think we're going to have like one or two surprise games. But basically, I think they're going to re-show everything they showed last year. And we just going to see more of it. Release dates, hopefully release dates, gameplay, all that.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same boat as you, bro. Like, I feel like it's going to be a lot of repeats, which isn't really a bad thing. I lied because, I want to see more Spider-Man. We only saw like a concept trailer of it. I want to actually see real gameplay of it. I want to see more God of War. Hopefully, we're going to get a release date. I don't know if you bagged like some German site kind of like leaked the collector's edition or something like that. So hopefully that means the game's coming out sooner than later. That would be a big surprise if it comes out this year, which I highly doubt. What do you think though about God of War though?
Ooh, I've been saying all along, man, I think it's coming out March 2018. But the gamer in me hopes that it comes out this year. Will it come out this year? I don't know, man. They did say it was playable, the full game was playable, start to finish, but they were play testing and shit like that. Yeah. So they've been in the lab with it, man. Hopefully it dropped this year. But if it come out March next year, I wouldn't be surprised neither though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be really mad too. But if it did drop this year, that would be absolutely crazy though. That would be insane. You think we're gonna see more GT Sport at E3? I think so, right?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be dropping October, November.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna do some sort of trailer of it. I doubt that they're gonna spend much time on it. Yo, I know you're not into races like that, but what do you think of GT Sport? How's that looking to you though?
It looks absolutely fucking awful, bro. I can't I can't condone it, man. It's just like I ain't into racing games, bro. It look boring. Like, like BGN was saying, the cars look like they on a goddamn
they look like they're floating, bro.
Yeah, like on some it's sus. It's very sus. I can't fuck with it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what they've been doing. Like when's the last time a GT came out? Like, wasn't that like 6 years ago or something crazy like that?
No, the last time a GT came out, it was right after the PS4 drop. So that was what?
Oh, okay, I see.
2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but this one has been cooking up for a while now, and it's kind of sad to see it in the state that it's in. Hopefully, the game is packed with content at least, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see how it turns out. But right now, it's not looking too good for GT Sport. What else, man? Do you think we're gonna see Death Stranding? Like, you think that's gonna make a show, bro?
Death Stranding. I wouldn't be like, that's the thing about E3. Like, I wouldn't be surprised either way. You see what I'm saying? Because like, Death Stranding ain't coming out no time soon. If I had to guess, earliest is what 2019, 2020. That's being hopeful. So, are we gonna see Death Stranding? They probably gonna mention it. It's definitely gonna be in the highlight reel. But is they gonna show gameplay of it? Honestly, I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I was really hoping to see some gameplay because the concept of the whole game kind of intrigues me. But you may be right on this one. I don't think we're gonna see any gameplay of Death Stranding. Hopefully, we just get maybe another like CGI trailer, I guess. I'm really confused about that game, bro. I'm really confused. It looked weird as shit, but I'm definitely intrigued. Yo, what do you think about it though? Overall, though, like,
I mean, like we've been saying, bro, it looks fucking ridiculous. It's like a man has a robotic baby attached to an umbilical cord to his belly, but it's like fuck shit the game, right? But we already know who attached to it, Kojima. People gonna love it regardless. The game could be terrible. People gonna love it. It's gonna be critically acclaimed. So it look cool though. It look cool.
What do you predict though that is gonna happen though? What do you think is gonna happen?
What with Death Stranding?
No, I mean like with just Sony's conference in general. Like, what do you think they're gonna show?
I think they're gonna come out. I think they're gonna show God of War first, man. I think they're gonna show God of War first. Then we're gonna get about 10, 15 minutes new gameplay. And at the end, they're gonna drop their reveal date. What else? They gonna end with Last of Us 2. They gotta end with Last of Us 2. That's a must right there.
Yo, you think we're getting gameplay of The Last of Us 2?
They got to, bro. They got to. I still think that game probably
But
end of 2018 at the earliest too, though. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. You think Naughty Dog is actually that far in development that they have a vertical slice ready?
absolutely.
Oh yeah,
They've been posting pictures of like Neil Druckmann been posting pictures of like them mocap and shit.
mocap, and yeah, I think I've seen it.
They got something to show, bro.
Yo, and is it confirmed that Ellie's the main character that we play as?
Yeah, they said that at PSX. Yeah, she the main character.
Yeah, I kind of hope it's both. They give you like screen time with Joel and Ellie, but I wouldn't mind if you know how we had like a section in The Last of Us 2 where you played as Ellie for a bit, right?
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool if they switched it up. You know, like maybe there was like a Joel kind of mission or a Joel part to it. I would actually rate that.
Joel gonna be like fucking how old Joel? He gonna be like over 50 years old. He gonna be old as shit in that game.
Yeah,
whooping Joel ass, man.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. The Lost Legacy. When does that come out? When does that
come out in August?
August. Okay, so absolutely. you feel like we're gonna get another trailer or another look.
We're gonna get some more gameplay of that. You know, that's just something that I think they got that in the burner. Like, okay, this is gonna pad out the conference, like if we need it. But I definitely think they're gonna show some more of that. You know, it got that August release date, so that's probably really the biggest game they dropping this year because I don't really fuck with GT like that. So
yeah. For this holiday, it seems like probably the biggest first party game that they got.
Yep.
What else Sony gonna show, man? I know it's gonna be a lot of repeats. Yo, what do you think about like new games? What new games do you expect to see? I know a lot of rumors have been floating around about Bloodborne 2. Do you think these have any weight?
I don't know, bro. I was thinking Bloodborne 2, but you know they came out and squashed that, said some type of different game or some shit.
Yeah, I heard that too. Some Egyptian type game or some shit like that.
Yeah. Then it was another rumor. It was a game called Hunt that they were saying that was a PS4 exclusive. Then the other day, Crytek tweeted some shit. Apparently, that's a multi-plat and it's like a first-person Monster Hunter type game. I don't even know, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
so many rumors coming. I don't even know what the fuck they're gonna show, bro.
Yeah. So, but you believe that From Software is gonna have a presence at Sony stage though? You think so?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right, so that's pretty cool because you know a lot of people are assuming that right now Sony's just gonna be showing a lot of their games that they already announced in the past. So me too, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm curious to see what Sony got, like what new stuff Sony got. Do you believe Sucker Punch's new game is gonna be there?
Ooh.
I think it's time, right? You think it's time?
Absolutely.
I think it's time to show it, right?
Bro, they got a proven show this year, man. Sucker Punch been dormant, I believe that's the word, for a very long time, ever since Infamous First Light came out. So that was like what, 2014?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So they've been whipping it up for a minute. They got to show that.
How about that Dreams game though? I know that you're copping that game.
Bro, Dreams is fucking disgusting. I hate Media Molecule. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't rate them either, yo. Low-key, I don't rate Media Molecule either, yo. If Sony canned them, I wouldn't even get sad, bro. Like real talk.
It's gonna come out and it's gonna flop, or it's either gonna get canceled and Media Molecule is gonna be closed down. Facts.
No, I don't know about you, but I don't really rock with Little Big Planet. I feel like the platforming in that game really, really sucks. Like I don't know. I know some people are gonna be
it's real floaty.
Yeah, really coming from my head for that, but I really don't like the platforming in Little Big Planet. It don't feel right to me.
You know,
yeah,
you know what's funny about that? They Media Molecule only made 2 Little Big Planet games, and they ain't even make the one that people consider the best one. So like, what have they done?
Which one's the one that people consider the best one though?
A lot of people say the Vita one is the best one.
The Vita one? Oh, okay.
They didn't even make that one.
Who worked on that one though?
Ooh, I forgot.
I don't even know.
Low key.
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
What's it called? We're definitely gonna see Days Gone. We forgot to mention that. We're definitely gonna see more of that.
Absolutely.
I wonder how that game's gonna turn out, man. It looked interesting to me when I seen gameplay of it. I'm kind of liking the whole Sons of Anarchy, World War Z style zombies, like the really quick ones. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. It's supposed to be open world, right?
Yeah. I thought it was dropping this year, bro. I would have bet that it was gonna drop this year, but they what'd you say?
No, I think they came out early on and said, "Yo, this shit ain't ready."
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they revved the production and all that, and they moved the studio. So
they got more people, right?
Yeah, moved the studio, all that. It's supposed to be like they say like because they not technically zombies. They're what they call them, freakers or some shit.
Yeah.
And you can like set up traps when they go to sleep. It's like Home Alone on some fuck nigga shit. Like you can set up traps and then they can wake up. You can, throw paint cans at people, shit like that. But
say word.
Yeah, it looked dope, man. I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see more gameplay. Like the second show, we could tell like if it's gonna be fire like, from like its second showing, because I think we're definitely gonna see a trailer. But I'm really excited for that Spider-Man though. Like, what's your most anticipated thing though? Like to see
most anticipated to see
at E3 from Sony.
Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us, huh? Besides that, because that's kind of a given. That's kind of a given. Besides that,
it had to be God of War after that. Like they back to back with me. Like
God of War, yeah.
That's all I need.
I rate that. So I rate that because I'm really looking forward to those two games too. Those games are gonna be mad fire. What else can they possibly show though?
Exclusive wise, they got a lot. Oh, another thing they not showing that I thought they was gonna show, bro. I'm very disappointed about this. They're not gonna be showing Shenmue 3. I'm very upset.
Come on, you should have seen this coming, bro. You should have seen this coming.
No,
you should have seen it coming.
No, because I thought they was gonna announce Shenmue 1 and 2 HD collection. I'm still a hopeless, what I'm saying. I've been wishing for that since they rumored it in 2012. I've been waiting for 5 goddamn years for this announcement to come through, man. And
I think it's
coming.
I think it's gonna come. I think Sega's gonna drop it, right? I think Sega's gonna drop it.
You think they're gonna actually do that though?
I think they're probably in talks with the guy who's making Shenmue 3. I forgot what's his name. Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Yeah. They're probably in talks with him low key. When the game is almost ready, I'm pretty sure we'll get a Shenmue HD. It's easy money for Sega, and how they've been remastering games, like bringing Vanquish to the PC. I think it's smart of them to port Shenmue 1 and 2 is just easy money. You know what I'm saying? Easy money.
Definitely is.
I think it's coming. I think it's coming though. You see how we got finesse with Final Fantasy?
Oh, you talking about there?
Yeah, man.
They coming out for
bro. That shit ain't coming out. What did they say? It's gonna take about like 2 to 3 more years, or something like that.
That sounds like a PS5 game.
Yeah. That's just definitely gonna be cross gen or something, because that's crazy. And also Kingdom Hearts 2. They said the same thing for that. So people are looking forward to that. Oh, you guys are gonna be waiting for a minute.
Man, look. Anytime Square Enix announce a game, one of those type games, just assume that it got a 10-year development cycle, then you'll be all right.
And they complain that like, we're losing so much money, we need to sell this much copies, but clearly like I don't know, they're not efficient developing these games. Like it takes them like way too long. They must be bleeding money for making.
Yeah, of course.
No wonder when the game sells like 5 million, you're like, it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? Because look how long it's taking to make the game, bro.
They need to be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah. So, do you think we're gonna get a release date on that game from the Heavy Rain style game, the one with the Android and shit?
Detroit Become Human.
Detroit, yeah. You think we're gonna see more of that? I think so, right? We might as well get a date.
They didn't show that at PSX, did they?
Was it? I think it was E3 they showed that.
They haven't showed the game in like a year, bro. They got to show that as well. They have to show us updates on all this stuff.
And what do you think about that game? You think that game's a 2018 title?
2018. Oh, I haven't seen enough of it. It's probably not. They take them a little time to make their games too. So I'm thinking like all these games really, bro, looking like late 2018 games at the earliest, if you ask me.
Yeah, but what do you think? I don't think Sony's dropping has any more surprises for the rest of the year. What do you think?
For this year?
Yeah, I think it's done for this year. What do you think though?
Yeah, they don't. But that's the thing. They don't have to. You know what I'm saying? From a business standpoint, they don't. They got third party deals. They
killed it from quarter one all the way up to it's been Sony's been on a hot streak this year. So if they cool off fall time where all the big multi-platform games come out, I don't think it's a bad strategy at all. You know what I'm saying? I think
absolutely
that's the smartest thing to do for them. I don't know if you've seen leaks or not leaks, but like rumors of. I see people writing in the chat too. PlayStation All Stars. You believe that shit? Do you believe that shit?
If they get a new developer to make it, because they cut ties with the other developer that made the game, because they never owned them. I forgot their name.
I tried it. I didn't like it at all, man. It was just like Smash Bros is better. Straight up, Smash Bros is better.
Ooh, that's disgusting. I played it. It was all right, but Kratos was way overpowered, and it just had a lot of issues, man. They tried to do the Smash Brother things I would have rather them did. They they own game. You know what I'm saying? If it played differently, I probably would have loved it. But yeah, I can't mess with that,
Bro,
man.
if you're rocking with PlayStation All Stars and you diss Smash, something's wrong with your brain, bro. That's what I have to tell mans, bro.
If you play Smash, something is wrong with your brain.
Yeah, Smash. Yo, don't be dissing Smash, bro. Smash
Disgusting.
is lit. You need to play.
Disgusting.
Yo, what's the last Smash Bros you played, bro?
Ooh, which one was it? The one on the GameCube. Oh, disgusting.
You need to rock with it?
Absolutely not.
Oh man. All right, yo. So what else? What else, man? You think we hit home on the predictions? Like, I want to talk about like likely things to happen. Like, we already know, like Spider-Man, God of War. We're expecting Last of Us, maybe a little bit of Death Stranding, maybe Detroit Days Gone. Like, these are like more than likely to appear this E3, you know. But do you have anything that is like out of the loop, yo? Like, what do you think?
That's crazy about Sony specifically this year is because the way they set it up, they got so many things that they can re-show that is really, you know what I'm saying? If they actually show everything that we talking about, they really ain't gonna have no more room. You see what I'm saying? So the only thing I can see that's surprising would be, besides all the third-party deals and shit they got to show on top of that, would be Sucker Punch's new IP.
Yeah, because you know, yo, like it's a given. Like E3, you know, Sony, Microsoft, they're all gonna bring at least a 1-2 new games, you know.
Oh yeah,
like 1-2 new games. So I'm expecting to show. Yeah, so it might. You never know. This E3 might showcase Sucker Punch's big new game. You never know it. Maybe that's a big surprise. Like we were saying before, maybe Sony got another deal From Software with that. That'd be pretty dope. If it was exclusive, even if it's not. Whatever. Okay, let's flip it to wishes though. What do you wish for Sony to drop right now? Like, what do you wish? Like, this doesn't have to be likely or likely to happen, but what's your dream announcement for Sony to drop, bro?
Bloodborne 2 will be one of them, which I know that probably ain't gonna happen now. So
okay,
that
and PlayStation man, bro.
Honestly, bro, everything that I want from PlayStation, they ain't already announced it. To be honest with you, God of War, Last of Us, I'm good. Like
real talk though.
Yeah, like I don't have. Okay, I do know one.
Okay.
Where is Sly Cooper 5 at? I need a Sly Cooper 5.
Boy, yo, I
need a Sly Cooper 5, okay?
Bro, I tried. Sly Cooper whack, bro. It's whack.
What? What an exit button out on this bitch? Hold on, bro. I'm talking crazy, bro.
I'm about to leave the hangout, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yo, I don't know, man. I just couldn't get into it. I tried to one was it on PS Vita? I just couldn't rock with it.
It was on Vita,
man. I don't know if I could rock. I like Ratchet better. I
can't know what you're saying.
Chill. Ratchet or Clank is lit. Yo, people in the chat, bro. Ratchet or Clank or Sly Cooper.
Listen, let me tell you about Sly Cooper real quick. Sly Cooper is basically Uncharted with animals. How could you not like that? You stealing shit. You try to live up to your family's legacy, and you going against other thieves. Some of them are pirates. That's like Uncharted, man. Just with animals and shit. It's beautiful.
Nah, man. I think it's a Ratchet thing. Yeah, look, people in the chat know. K Semi said Ratchet hands down.
Boy, if y'all don't stop it right now.
I don't really rock with Sly Cooper like that. I don't know, man. I never got into Jak and Daxter though. What do you think about that?
What'd you say?
Jak and Daxter. What do you think about that? I never really got into that.
I like Jak and Daxter. I like Jak and Daxter. People need to stop crying about Jak and Daxter 4 though. It's never gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah.
If it does happen, Naughty Dog is not gonna make that game. Like
facts. Yeah, I don't think they're making
other shit they do.
Yeah, I think they're not going back to like the old Pixar style games anymore. I don't think Naughty Dog will make a game like that anymore. They're like kind of far beyond it. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely are. What the
hell? What else? I know people beg and cry for SOCOM. What do you feel? How do you feel about SOCOM?
Ooh, SOCOM. I never played a SOCOM game. I know it's the fans hold it near and dear to their hearts, but once again, if they make a new SOCOM, it can't be made by Zipper Interactive because Sony shut their motherfucking asses down. So I don't know, man. Who would they get to even like make that is my thing.
Yeah, and another thing I see people keep on talking about is Resistance. How do you feel about Resistance, bro? Because I feel like it's garbage. I can't even lie.
Okay, we twins on that one. Resistance is trash.
Resistance is horrible, bro. I remember when that first dropped on PS3 and people were PlayStation dudes are hyping the shit out of Resistance. I was like, yo, I remember playing the game. I'm just not digging it. I didn't like it at all, bro. I didn't like it at all. But people really rock with Resistance, though. I know people really rock with it, but I don't really like it.
Killzone, Resistance. What's the other one? All them games is trash to me. I'm sorry. Like they just are.
Killzone 100%. Like I'm glad that Guerrilla Games is not making what's it called Killzone games anymore. Hopefully they don't make. Hopefully they don't touch that anymore. Stick with Horizon. Clearly you guys got something way better going on. Like your talents were being wasted on on Killzone. So I'm glad they switched it up. What else? What else do people keep on bringing up that they want Sony to show? I see someone wrote in the chat The Order. How do you feel about that?
Oh my god, bro!
I'd be happy if The Order 18. We got a sequel to Order 1886. I would be happy.
That's
bro.
a bomb drop right there. That's definitely
happy, yo, because that game has so much potential. Even though the first one, was very linear. Gameplay, the combat was very limited. But I swear to you, that world is like so interesting, like that steampunk world with the vampires and werewolves. I'm really digging that shit. I want to see them take it to the next level, but Jak, I don't think it's coming. I don't think we're getting another.
Like
I think it's done.
Bro, don't say that, bro. I just watched somebody play that game the other day, bro, and I was just looking at it. I'm like, wow, this game, the game, the world, like you said, the characters, it was just a beautiful event, bro, and it would be a shame and a pity if that game does not get a sequel.
No, I see a man said The Order was ass. Nah, the game wasn't horrible. It falls into the same category as Quantum Break for me. Good, but could have been like so much better. That's how I feel about The Order 1886. Yeah. What else? What else is people be harping about, man? What else? Jak, what else, bro?
I'm trying to think. I heard people say shit like Spyro, but who checking for Spyro? Bro? Cut that out.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Yeah, I think we go with Spyro. Spyro's lit, but I think he's dead. Spyro the character is dead. Dog.
Absolutely.
With Spyro. I see. Bland, you keep running Ape Escape.
Ooh.
I think I've tried an Ape Escape once, and it must have been on the PSP. If I'm
if they bring back Ape Escape, though, it's gonna be like a $15-$20 title. They can't charge in 2017. You cannot charge $59 for an Ape Escape game, bro.
Yeah, but that's not happening. That's definitely a wish. That's definitely not. Happening. That's definitely not happening. I don't think Ape Escape is coming. I remember trying that shit on PSP a while back. How about we didn't even talk about VR yet. Do you think VR is gonna have a big presence this year? Because I think Sony Santa Monica didn't you hear like they're working on like some sort of VR game or some shit like that?
Sony Santa Monica?
Yeah, or am I wrong on the studio? I heard I think I seen an article on Twitter about that. Someone posted it. I didn't really read into it because I'm really not interested. But I heard like one of Sony's first party studios is working on a new VR title. Someone in the chat will probably correct me on that. I think it was Sony Santa Monica or something like that. But what do you think, yo? You think we're gonna Sony's gonna have a VR presence this year?
They definitely have to touch on VR. They definitely have to show some new games coming to VR. Me personally, not interested in VR whatsoever, unless they do a big price drop. Like I'm talking about like $200, like they're joint $200. Maybe I'll peep it, but other than that, man, VR is pretty much dead at the moment.
Yeah, I agree, man. I'm kind of off. I tried the whole VR craze. It's definitely cool, but I much prefer kicking back and like playing on my TV normally. Like it just hurts my eyes, makes me sick too. So yeah. So what else? What else? Sony wishes. It's hard, yo. It's really hard to like really complain about Sony right now because Jak, they doing their thing, bro. Like
absolutely,
they doing their thing. I can't really complain.
They're doing that thing.
like you said, like all the games that I want from them is already coming. You know what I'm saying? We got the God of War coming. We got the Last of Us 2. We got a DLC for Uncharted and stuff like that. Like all the games that I want is coming. So it's kind of hard to like be picky with Sony right now. Like some people want me to I've noticed some people want me to be like super critical of Sony, but right now there's not really much to complain about. Like if we're gonna keep it 100, right? It's not really much to complain about.
I'm satisfied. So shit. No, they doing everything they can possibly do. Like
as for marketing deals, we didn't even talk about this. You think Red Dead is going to be on stage at Sony's conference?
Ooh,
we didn't even talk about this.
Now that would be who was I talking about that with? I can't even remember. But I was saying they either gonna end with Last of Us 2, which I was thinking that's gonna be the logical thing, or they could end with that Red Dead though. Now that would be very huge if they show like 3 to 5 minutes of gameplay. That'd be
when's
huge.
the last time Rockstar appeared at Sony's conference to reveal a trailer though?
The last time they came, well,
did they? Because they didn't do it for GTA 5, did they?
Well, they showed GTA 5 on the PS4 was coming to the next gen on Sony stage, but the game was already out on PS3 by then though.
Okay.
So.
Because I feel like Rockstar, they feel like they super excited. They don't need to do that. All they need to do is like drop like a trailer on YouTube and it's a wrap. You already know.
Oh yeah, of course.
But you think the chances of them showing Red Dead on Sony stage a high possibility?
I'm not gonna say a high possibility. It's a possibility, but I would be hyped if they did that. I would be I love Red Dead Redemption. Never played the original one, but I would be extremely hyped if they did that.
Yeah. What else? Sony got marketing deals for. So we're definitely gonna see you think we're gonna see Call of Duty?
Oh, absolutely. Call of Duty, Far Cry, Destiny 2. Oh, they showing all of that.
Low key, you may be right. It might be. We might just get a 1-2 new games because if you're really taking it in, they have all these marketing rights for all these third-party games that they're gonna have to show some sort of gameplay on their stage. Plus the games that we already know about, Days Gone, Spider-Man, God of War. Like, what time do they have for a whole bunch of new, stuff? So I really doubt that they're gonna have a whole bunch. I feel like we're probably gonna get like maybe, if I had to predict, I'll probably say 3 maximum, bro. Like 3 new IPs or games that we know nothing about. The rest, I agree with that. The rest is gonna be repeats and third-party games. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Yeah. So let's take it to the chat, You guys got any questions for me and Jack before we hop off this?
Oh damn!
Let's see what the chat. Shout out to we had like 90 people watching at a point.
Oh, real shit?
Yeah. So shout out to you guys,
Shout out to y'all, man.
Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. I really, really appreciate that. So what you guys saying in the chat, man? We just chopping it up here for a bit before we cut. I might as well shout out some people while I'm waiting for the questions. Shout out to MDZ79. Shout out to Eric Empire. Shout out to Omob Trapstar. Shout out to Lunar 1745. We got any questions? Let's see now. What do you think about Ni no Kuni? I never played the first one. I heard it's a really, really good JRPG. Jack, what do you think about that?
I played the demo of the original Ni no Kuni. I don't know, man. It seemed like a real cool game. It had a very heavy-handed story. It was really serious topics being discussed, even though you're fighting with like Pokemon type creatures. And shit
I like that. I like that. That's right up my lane, right?
That's facts. It looked cool. The second one looked cool. That seemed like more of a TGS type game, PSX type game. So I don't know if they're going,
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't show it.
I wouldn't either. I don't
think they're gonna show it. We got a question from Hush. Shout out to Hush. Y'all expecting Bloodborne 2 at E3? We talked about this. We don't think it's coming. I don't know. I think it's very unlikely. I think From Software is probably gonna bring a new IP. If anything, I don't think it's gonna be Bloodborne 2. What do you think, Jack? Same thing, same shit? Pretty much. The amazing Rod Mister. What's up, man? What's up? GTA 5 DLC.
No.
You think that's definitely not coming, bro. Yeah, Rockstar's not bringing no single player DLC. You think they're gonna bring single player DLC? I don't think so.
They focus on Red Dead right now, man. They get enough money off them shark cards and off that online.
I don't think they care about that anymore. Are you guys gonna live stream your reactions? We'll see. I know Jack may be doing something with Weapon Wheel, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. For me, J Main, Erica, and Alex. Maybe we'll catch Jack for Nintendo.
Oh, shit, okay.
You definitely know Weapon Wheel ain't fucking live stream, no live reaction.
Jack move on the Nintendo stream, okay.
So you never know. We might do something with that, but let's see what else the chat is saying. What y'all think about Ubisoft making SOCOM for Sony? No, thank you.
Ew. What we say, Ubisoft?
No, thank you.
Didn't y'all just get the goddamn what's that, Wildlands or whatever?
Yeah, after looking at Wildlands, no, thank you. I don't want no SOCOM from Ubisoft, please.
Absolutely not.
I don't want that at all.
Oh, we didn't mention one thing that has been rumored.
Oh, what's up?
Apparently, because I don't really have any knowledge on this, my friends know about all this type shit, but they're saying that the new Monster Hunter game is going to be a PS4 exclusive. I seen
that on Twitter. Monster Hunter 5. I doubt it, bro. I doubt it.
I don't know.
I'll call it BS, bro. Yo, have you seen the way the Switch has been selling in Japan, Jak, bro?
That's true. Yeah, they got Monster Hunter coming out though, right?
Yo, let me make some bold right now, yo.
Shit, here we go.
Switch in Japan, the PS4 is not gonna win another week anytime soon. Like, I think for the next 4 or 5 months, yo, it's gonna be all Switch. I like Bladry though.
I don't even know if I can disagree with it, to be honest with you.
Yo, real talk, yo, the Switch is killing it in Japan right now. And you know why I say this? Because of the games that are coming out, we know Splatoon is gonna be huge. PS4 is gonna win anything in Japan that month? Nope. Super Mario Odyssey is around the corner. PS4 is gonna win anytime during that month? Nope. You know, ARMS too. So I don't think the PS4 is winning any weeks in Japan anytime soon. So I think it would be crazy. And they announced Monster Hunter XX is coming out for the Switch in August too. Come on, the PS4 ain't winning shit anytime soon in Japan, at least.
I can agree with that.
Sure, for sure. So Monster Hunter 5 definitely coming to the Nintendo platform. I think the Switch is going to be way too popular in Japan for Capcom to be stupid enough to not drop Monster Hunter 5 on the Switch. I think that'll be completely retarded. Let's see what else people are saying in the chat. Monster Hunter confirmed. Deep down. Ew. Oh my god, that game.
I wish they had gone cancel that game, man.
Yo, can you believe that game sold me on a PS4 way back?
Oh, real shit?
Wow. Yeah, when I seen that, I remember like it was yesterday. Like I remember seeing that conference. I'm like looking at Deep Down. I'm like, bro, I haven't seen these kind of graphics ever.
Oh,
bro.
You was one of them people. You thought the graphics was in game.
Yeah, bro. I got finesse, bro. I got finesse. So when I seen that, I'm like, yo, this is what next gen is bringing. I was wilding out. 2-2s. We in 2017 now, bro. This game is nowhere to be seen, bro. Like I got finesse, yo. That's one of the games that sold me on a PS4. Real talk.
That's crazy.
Real talk. Crazy. We haven't even got it.
Nope.
I think I've seen a question. How do you feel about Splinter Cell and Prince of Persia, Jak?
Ooh, Splinter Cell. That's more of an Xbox type title, so I can see them showing that at the Xbox stage. That is heavily rumored as well. Prince of Persia. I would love for a new Prince of Persia game to come out, bro. I would absolutely love that. I would flip the fuck out. That would be fantastic. But we got Assassin's Creed, and I don't think they're trying to double dip like that. But who knows? We might. Get
okay. Yeah. Good. Yo, shout out to the people who are reminding us in the chat. Blandrew, Lunar 1745. Yeah. Yo, Sony bringing a new handheld. Yeah. What do you think, bro? What do you think? Because I've been seeing rumors about this. What do you think, Jak?
Well, as we all know, Sony has never shied away from doing crazy ass things. So, if they showed a new handheld, I would not be surprised. But what I would be surprised is if they actually supports it after 2 or 3 years, man. Because
facts.
I'm a Sony dude, right? But we all know with these peripherals, man, they don't
100%.
Bro, come on, man. PSVR, like, come on, fam.
Let me tell you my history, bro. I bought the PS Move day one. I felt finesse. I bought the PS display, the TV display day one, and that shit cost like 500 bones here in Canada.
Bro, what is you doing?
The 3D monitor shit. I got finesse with that. I bought the PS Vita. I know you love your Vita, but I feel like I got finesse with that because Sony dropped first party support with the quickness. So, yo, I would give Sony a second chance if they're making a handheld, but it would have to be a PS4 Go. I've been tweeting about this shit a lot. Like would people be down for PlayStation 4 portable, something similar to the Nintendo Switch, where it doesn't have, like, people say it's not possible, but I think it is possible, bro. 720p display, scale down the games, I think it's possible. Yo, Jack, would you be down for a PS4 portable?
This is what I need, right? Because the Vita's a very nice machine. I enjoy my Vita. To keep it 100, I ain't played that motherfucker in a couple of months, but I would be down for, man, what they need to do. Take that goddamn that back touch screen off and add some goddamn L2 and R2 shoulder buttons, man. We need those,
Real
bro.
talk. Real
That's
talk.
what the Vita was missing. That's
Real
what kept the Vita from selling, if you ask me.
Real talk. Bro, because look, after I felt finesse with the PS Vita, I thought it was still pretty cool for maybe a feature like remote play until I started trying out games. As soon as I started trying remote play, like people be hyped. Yo, don't let these Sony fanboys finesse you on Twitter. They be posting up, yo, we got Horizon Zero Dawn, on the PS Vita. Bro, they know to themselves that shit ain't comfortable as shit for shit. Because look, let me tell you something. I remember I was trying out remote play for the Vita. I tried Killzone Shadowfall. I tried Dying Light. This is when I had a Vita. And basically, those games obviously have a heavy emphasis of you using, R3, L3, R2, L2, and for the simple fact that you have to map those buttons on the rear touchpad or on the touchscreen, bro, it's super uncomfortable. It's really unplayable. I'm trying to tell man,
you
it's
can
really
get a grip to add them, but
I heard Blaze be telling me about you could buy a grip or something.
Who trying to do all that though?
Yeah, who really trying to do all of that? Like when they redesigned the PS Vita with the Slim, it was a big mistake that they didn't add R3, L3 and the triggers, because
the clickable joints. Yeah,
real talk, that would have made the Vita so much more appealing to me, because I'm one of those type of gamers that sometimes I want to be watching something on my TV, but maybe doing some light gaming on the side, chilling. So that I would have just owned a PS Vita strictly for that. But for the simple fact that they didn't do that, remote play on the Vita sucks. I don't care what no one says, it sucks. It sucks. But yeah, I would be down for a PS4 portable. I'll be really down for a PS4 portable. Do I see it coming? I think it's I think it's possible that Sony could drop another handheld, because Jack, take it in. Sony's making all their bank right now on obviously video games, right? So I could see them wanting to compete with Nintendo. I feel like Sony's not gonna sit there and let Nintendo body them in Japan. You feel me?
I feel that the only thing about that is they have to be dedicated to actually supporting this thing.
Support it, yeah, you're right.
They can't half-ass it no more, man. Yeah. People getting tired of that type of stuff, and the sales of the Vita show that, right? So they can't be half-stepping, no Big Daddy Kane shit. They got to be, full pedal to the metal, and then if they take it seriously, man, I think it'll be a success.
Yeah, because take it in. How are they gonna combat the Switch, at least in Japan? Because you already know people are taking for granted how successful the Switch is going to be in Japan. So how's Sony going to combat that? They need a new portable. I feel like they need a new portable if they want to bang with the Switch in Japan at least. Or what do you feel like? You feel like they're cool? You don't really care?
They should care. They should care. I mean,
they should compete, right?
Absolutely. But I mean, it just depends. Honestly, I think because Japanese people, they gonna be there wherever the games are at, if you ask me. So. Like a Monster Hunter type game, I know you say you don't think it's gonna be exclusive, but if, just say for instance that was exclusive, that would bring people in. You see what I'm saying? So they just got to get the right, the right titles out there.
Yeah. All right. So do we have any more questions in the chat? Let's see what chat mans are saying. Guys, you guys have any more questions for us before we hop off this? We pretty much said all we wanted to say, gave our predictions, our wishes as well. Shout out to the 113 people watching, man.
Shout out to y'all, bro.
That's love, bro. Y'all. That's love, man. Yeah, we're trying to do big things with this, press start brand. Now we're trying to level it up. Make sure you guys tune into the podcast, man. We kind of relaunching it a little bit. And it's tomorrow.
Whoa, the podcast tomorrow.
Yeah, it is tomorrow.
More to BG, man. Fuck going on, bro. God damn.
Bro, the podcast tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time zone. So and it's gonna be weekly from now. We're gonna do it weekly, man. I think it's time to do it weekly. People have been requesting it. This shit's gonna be on iTunes soon, SoundCloud, Google Play. I'm working on that. So NBA Finals is tomorrow, though. Yeah, shit. All right, yeah, we still gonna do it anyways. You can change what else are people saying? Opinions on. Okay. Do you have any opinions on the floor space situation? I heard Sony got a huge space or something like that.
I was hearing that. I mean, it's not really big. They probably got
does that even mean anything really? Like,
not to me, honestly. Who knows what they're gonna use that space for? They could put a goddamn huge
It could be bare indies.
Stegosaurus from Horizon in that motherfucker. Like, who knows what they're gonna, you know?
Yeah, I don't think we can judge. I don't think we could judge that like Sony's conference or anything by their floor space or anything like that. I think that's kind of irrelevant. Like Jack said, it could be anything. It could be room for a huge statue of Kratos or something. You never know.
Exactly. Pretty much.
All right, yeah, I think that's it, man. I don't think anyone has anything else to say. I don't see any questions in the chat. Press start 1-on-1, man. I'm really digging these 1-on-1s, man. I did one with J Main, Erica. I'm gonna do one with Alex soon. I think I'm really liking it, man. I'm really liking it.
Okay.
I plan to do more in the future. You know, when we have some just random shit to talk about, then we're gonna hop on here. And yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys tuning into this, man. That's love, man. We got 113 people in here watching live, so that's sick to me. And me and Jack gonna hop off this. Yo, Jack, you want to say anything before we cut?
Real quick, man. I know I got my webcam up. Don't roast me. Don't roast my hair, bro. I did not brush my hair. Do not roast my edge up. I ain't got no haircut. Listen, man. This is very important to me. Don't y'all be roasting me in the goddamn comment section, all right? I appreciate y'all for watching, man.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of faceless people in here, yo. Don't let them. Don't let them.
Yeah, a lot of cowards. Okay.
Well, I appreciate people here.
I appreciate y'all, bro.
Yeah. Respect for all the people watching. We're hopping off this, man. Take it easy, people.